Alrighty, my name is Wakasm, and I am here to continue a most epic voyage, a campaign mode for Voyages. This is the third map, the third leg of our campaign. We're smack dab right in the middle. Third map, the Cold Dark Depths. So let's see what's happening with our campaign quest and get things going. I'll do a quick teach again for each map. And we'll see how this goes. I've never played this map either, so this should be fun. I am looking forward and also equally not looking forward to this map. Okay, so first things first, we got our campaign. We have to roll for our next extra quest. We're going to use the purple die, so we are going to use a 5 for this. So let's see. We rolled a 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is going to be our quest, which is gain 6 heroic sailors. Okay, so if we gain 6 heroic sailors on this map, then we get a star. And actually, this is not a bad quest for this map, and I'll explain why that is in a second. In addition, we have the upgrades, the training room. I can now upgrade and downgrade my duty die by 1. I start with an extra sailor, and I also now have the Fearless Champions, which is I can change 2 dice to any number. I can do that 1 time with 1 sailor, and if I do, I mark it on the sheet. And then the Nemesis, just as a reminder, is following me. It's the dread. You cannot change 1s into 6s and 6s into 1s with sailors anymore, and now heroic sailors are basically normal sailors for their intended purposes. So normally you can just use the heroic sailor to change the dice to any number you want, but you cannot do that anymore. All right. So new map, new rules. Let's just kind of cover what is going on here. All right. So you'll notice that there's some monsters of different kinds. So let's talk about our ship first in this one. In this one, we have duties, which we always have because we're always rolling dice, moving, doing our duties, and then taking an action. But in this map, our duties track represents our ship's health, and basically our ship, due to no fault of our own, can potentially take damage, and when it takes too much damage, things break, and bad things can happen. So basically, we have 4 parts. We have the bow, the aft, the keel, and the mast, and we will take damage when rolling doubles. Anytime we roll a double in a specific area on the map, which I'll talk about in a second, we will take damage to where we are in the map. So if we kind of look at the map, this is our starting area here. This is kind of like a safe zone. If we roll doubles here, we won't take any damage. But the second we cross over into, I don't know, let's say we go here. It's a horrible line that I drew, but yeah, let's draw better. I can draw straighter than that. All right, let's say we go here. Well, we are now in this zone of the ocean, which is being watched by this monster. Looks like maybe a Jaws type shark type thing. I don't know. This looks like a kraken, and I'm not really sure what this is. I don't think they give us names for any of these monsters. They're just kind of icons. But anyway, if I was to roll doubles here, I would take damage on the part that is matching that particular symbol. So I would take a damage here. I'd cross this out. And basically, anytime I have 3 or less boxes, or anytime, 3 or less. Yeah, I think I'm saying that right, but there's probably anytime I have less than 4. Yeah, it's the same. I don't know why it sounds weird in my head, but yeah. If I have 3 or less boxes empty, I start taking penalties to this ship part. So for instance, this is the penalty in this area. I would take damage to a part when visiting an island. So if I was to visit an island while this is damaged, I would take an extra damage. I think that's depending on where the island is. I have to double check that. We'll look it up if or when that happens. But if I was to take a damage by, being in this area down here somewhere, I would not be able to use my sailors. If I was to take damage on this track and not have at least 4 open spots, then I cannot pick up sailors or relics from the ocean. And there's also these, let me kind of erase some of this. There is also these icebergs, which are new. And basically, if I drive through an iceberg, I will take damage to the bow. So the bow is specific. I don't take damage on doubles. I just take damage by driving through icebergs, which I might be forced to do. And if I'm ever below 4, I'll take a -2 to my movement, which means if I try to move 1 or 2, I'll just go nowhere for the turn. Okay. In addition, if I roll triples, then all my parts take damage, and we have done that in the past games. I've rolled 1, 1, 1 and 2, 2, 2, I think. So if that happens, I will take 1 damage to everything. So we don't want to do that. All right. So that's bad, but we can kind of get ahead of it by using our duty numbers. And during the duty quests, or during the duty phase, I can, let's say this was my roll and I wanted to use the 5. I could write a 5 here, and that will kind of give me an extra box to deal with, meaning that if this took damage, I still would be not penalized because I have 4 health points open. But then the next time I would take damage, I would be penalized. But then if I drew another number here, I'm back to not being penalized. So that's going to probably ping pong a little bit depending on how well I control my ship. And the idea here is you just can never put the same number. Like I could not put a 5 again. And all the numbers in each row have to be unique, but you can kind of put them in any order that you want. And then in addition, if I was to write a number here, 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 and here, I would get this bonus. And if I was to write a number here, 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 and here, I would get either a bonus or a star. I can get 1 star from the duties, but some of these bonuses look pretty good. Specifically in this one, there is turn all of my sailors, or turn all my sailors to heroic sailors, which we look at our campaign quest that we have going on. Our extra quest is gain 6 heroic sailors. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it means I have to pick up 6. I don't think so, but it just says gain. So I'm going to assume that if I have 6 sailors and I get this, that's gaining 6 heroic, and that could be a quick, easy star if I can get that track done before I end up having to use my sailors. So I don't know. We're going to try for it. I don't know if it's going to work, but we shall try. All right, so that explains everything with the duties, the ship health, the penalties, how we take damage. There's some other bonuses we'll talk about as the game goes on. But then there is also, in this one, journals. And journals are basically, you are trying to, there's 1 fly still around. I don't know why I have a fly here. It's just 1 fly and I can't kill it. Anyway, you can't see it. I don't know why I'm talking about it, but it's bugging me. If you see me start doing this, that's why. But again, there's just 1. It's like, not like there's a lot. There's just 1 fly that's just chilling. All right. Anyway, forget the fly. Wasting time. Okay. So journals are basically, I want to travel to these icons. So let's say if I'm starting here, let's get back to the map. Let's say I'm starting here and I can get to this icon. If I can land on the icon, that's good. It will let me cross off one of the symbols. And if I can cross off all the symbols, I'll get a star and points. And you can get up to 2 stars in this area. But one thing of note here is if I travel through a symbol, so let's say that I did this, I will take 1 point of damage for doing so. And the damage I'll take will be determined, based on the monster that I drive through. So we want to try not to drive through them if we don't have to, but well, we'll see what happens. And then like usual, we have the star to get here. for getting 12 sailors, which we probably will go for since I have the power that lets me start with an extra sailor. And then on the map, there is an extra star to get here, and I think there's only one this time. So 1 star from the map, 1 star from the duties, 2 stars from the journals, 1 star from the sailors, and then 1 star from the most epic voyage quest. So that is everything to get going, and hopefully I didn't forget anything. There was something else I wanted to say, and now I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. And if I ever take all hit points on a specific part in solo, I completely lose. Oh yeah, that is what I forgot. There's also strongholds. I think they're called strongholds. I don't know. I sometimes call sailors soldiers. I don't mean to. This might be called something not strongholdy. They might be shipyards. I think they're shipyards, but I might call them strongholds. But yeah, a shipyard lets you protect a piece from taking any damage. So if I was to go to a shipyard, I could draw in this little heart. I think that's where they want me to do it. Circle, actually just circle the space. Okay. I guess I could just do this, and then that means I now can't take any more damage for that ship type, part type, and there's 3 of them, so I can't make my ship entirely immune, but it might be worth going for. I don't know, we shall see. All right, so now that we have all of that done, let's start the game. So we do not want doubles. That's the most important thing. Doubles bad, triples worse. Let's not do that. And of course, since I've said that, it's gonna happen, like, first try. So let's roll. That was a 4. And the 3 is on top, so I have a 1, 3, and 4. I could go to the dice app and try to fix that. Well, I guess let's do that. This is let's see if this works. Okay, I think that worked. Kind of breaks the illusion a little bit, but what can we do? All right, so we have a 1, a 3, and a 4. So no doubles. That's good. So where can we go? Where do we want to sail our ship? I have a really crazy idea. No, I don't have a really crazy idea because we don't have that number. Oh, no, that's also not a good idea. Let's see. We can go down. We can go up. We don't have a 2. So a 2 would have been like ideal here. But we did not get a 2. I kind of want to get to a shipyard really quick and like get the bow thing that protects me. So I think I might do that. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We are going to go north. We are going to go north 4 spaces. Yeah, we're going to go north 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3. Right here. We are going to write a little X. That leaves us a 3 for our duties. And I have the power that I can make that 3 into anything that I want, but it does not matter right now. Maybe it will matter. I'll make it a 2. And I am going to place it right here. We are going to try to get this power that gives me all heroic sailors. Okay, and that's our turn, I think. I've got no action to do. I did not land on anything, but we're going to try to get onto this island. That's our goal right now. So I'm going to zoom it back out. We're going to roll. No doubles, no doubles, no doubles. I feel like that sound is really loud. Too loud. Let's see if I can fix that. Hold on 1 second. Hopefully I don't break anything. Feels louder than normal. I don't know if it actually is. Let's see if that makes it any less loud. All right, a 1, a 6, and a 4. So that does not give me any of the directions that I want. So I think I'm going to have to use one of my sailors, which I'm not happy about, but we're going to do it. And we're going to turn that 4 into a 3. And we are going to just go 1 space down into this island right here and put a little X just to mark where we've been. Before I take the action, I have to do my duties because we do duties first. And I'm just gonna get the 6 out of the way right now. And I got this, whatever you call it, the shipyard, I think I said, which is going to give me a soldier as well, or sailor as well. I don't know why I call them soldiers. So we're going to put a circle right here with that. That means that the bow can now not take any damage. And then that's going to give me a sailor back. So we like that. Maybe I can grab this sailor right here as well. That'd be nice. Yeah, let's do what I've been doing. I don't know, maybe I should be circling. I'm going to change how I do this every single time. Now I'm going to do circles. Last time I was doing the full hexagon, and I'm not even showing you what I'm doing. Yeah, I did this. And I gave myself the extra sailor. All right, so that is the second turn. We're going to roll. Now I will not take damage from all these icebergs that are floating around. So a 1, a 3, and a 6. Okay, well, we have the 3 and we have a 1. I don't know how smart this is, but maybe this is the play. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 gets us all the way here, which isn't really that helpful. Actually, 6 doesn't help. 1 doesn't. Okay, this is what we're doing. This is a very short trip. We're going to go 3, use the 3 for our direction. We're going to move 1. It's going to get us on top of this sailor space. Leaves us a 6 for our duties. But lo and behold, I can make that a 5 because I have the special campaign power that lets me do that, which is called the training room. So yeah, just gonna keep reminding you in case you think I'm cheating. So we have a little X. Yeah, now I'm gonna do this again. It's just easier for me to see. Might regret it later. But yeah, we get another sailor. So we need 3 more for a star. We like that. And now we can start going down and maybe getting these weird monster looking things. You know what? If I would have rolled doubles here, I wouldn't even have taken damage anyway because I'm still in the safe zone. I'm doing a lot in the safe zone right now. So anyway, that is the end of this turn. And we are going to roll again. A 1, a 3, and a 5. Okay, so 5 is the only direction that gets us anywhere. But well, I care about taking damage. Kinda do. But I don't want to use 2 sailors for this. Alright, well, I think I'm going to use a special power. I'm going to use 1 sailor, and I'm going to use my... this is probably too early, I don't know, but I feel like I need to do this now since I'm like in a corner. I don't like my role. I don't want to get stuck on this island. I want to start going after a journal, and I can also get a number of my choice. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We are going to use our campaign upgrade, the Fearless Champion, and I think we can only use it once per map. So we can do it here. Let's do boop, boop, boop. And what does that do? That's going to let us change any 2 dice to any number. That's what that's going to let us do. So for the expense of a soldier, all right, so that I'm just going to give myself a 4 and a 2. So for 1 soldier, I can change those, and I'm going to leave the 1. So I'm turning the 3 into a 4 and the 5 into a 2, or vice versa. That's going to let me go 2 spaces down right onto this space right here. And now it gives me a 1, which I can use in my duties right here. I'm just going for it now before I lose. I want to get the 6 heroics before I use my soldiers. That's what I'm trying to do here. Trying to get a star early. All right. That also means that I get this little guy. I don't know what he is. I mean, I don't know. Is he a Kraken head? Like, is he? I don't know. I don't know what kind of monster he is. But that means I get this little one right here. So 1 of 4. Oh, I guess I could also do 1 of each. Maybe I should do one of each. That seems safer. No, I should just kind of go after all four. All four might work. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Let's see. We'll do this one. I did not really think that part through. All right, but that is 4 turns. We're already a quarter of the way through this map. All right, so let us roll again. Did I mark off? This was for that, right? Yeah, I think I used a sailor appropriately, right? I didn't use a sailor to go up. I hope I did not cheat. I think I marked off the sailor. If I did not, please yell at me. My memory is not 100% on that. I think I did though. All right, and I don't take damage because I landed right on it too. So, all right, so I did get doubles. So I am taking 1 damage to this ship part down here for the double. Can't do anything about that, but I have a lot of health here because I've been filling it out every turn. So let us see what we can do about that. Or not what we can do about that. What can we do with our turn? So we have a 4, a 1, and a 1. I don't like these numbers, but I don't hate the numbers. I'm going to use a sailor. It's not what I wanted, but I'm going to turn one of those ones into a 2, which lets me be able to go. Wait, no, I'm going to turn the 4 into a 5 because I want to go southwest. So southwest is a 5 right here. And I'm just going to go 1 space southwest. I'm going to go right here. And I'm going to pick up the soldier or sailor. Don't know why I call them soldiers. I feel like I have some sort of like word problem where I say the wrong thing. But anyway, I have a 4, a 1, and a 1. So I have to use that 1 in my duties somewhere. Now, unfortunately, I can make it a 2 if I want to. But what does that do for me? It doesn't really do much because I already have all these filled out. So I'm going to start working on this down here because I think that might be the next area I go to. And I like this power of getting an extra kernel if I need it, or if I end up not needing it, I could just go for the star because I need to do 2 of these if I want to get a star. This kind of gives me some flexibility. Hopefully I can pick up the other sailors that I need. Oh yeah, I can get sailors from doing vertical columns too. So yeah, so I will just use the 1 here. We'll start on that. And then I'm going to pick up this soldier. And in a box he goes. So that is my turn. I rolled, I moved, I did my duties. This is a very short trip. My voyage is not very far. Anyway, let us roll and move on and see what the winds do for us. 6, a 1, and a 2. I thought I got doubles there for a second. So a 1 is north, a 6 is north. All of these are directions I don't want to go. I don't know what this game's trying to get me to do. But all is not lost. I am going to use a soldier, a sailor, not a soldier. I don't love that I have to do it, but I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm okay as of this moment. And I'm going to be stuck in the same position of having to use a number in a way that I don't want to, but it is what it is. So I'm going to turn that 6 into a 5 to keep going in the same direction. And I'm going to use that 2 to just kind of land right on this spot right here. I kind of want to travel further, but the game's not really letting me. So this is what we're doing. Because I couldn't turn a 1 into a 6. The tread does not let me do that. And I would have to use a lot of soldiers if I wanted to turn that 2 into any direction I could go. So yeah, this is pretty much just all I'm doing. So I used my 6, turned it into a 5. I went 2 spaces, which leaves me a 1 for a dread. Where are we? Yeah, or not for dread, for duties. So we are gonna put that right here for now. We're gonna try to get this free soldier here, which means I only need 1 more sailor. Which means I'll only need 1 more, and then I'm gonna try to just get these and hope that I don't run out of turns to do what I need to do. Okay, so I'm gonna mark in another one of these. my log book, which is right over here. That's my wonderful drawing of these monsters. Okay, so I think that's everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, did I mark this off twice? Let us double check. I went up once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I almost made myself lose a turn. So let's erase that. Okay, well, let's roll again and hope I don't roll any doubles. No doubles. I got decent numbers, I think, maybe. What does the 3 do for me? 3 doesn't do much, but a 5 or a 6 could do some stuff for me. So let's see. If I take the 5, I can go 3 spaces, or I can go 6 spaces, and I think I want to go 3 spaces. So that's what we're doing. But it does make it so that I'm not in a good spot again to place a number down, but that is okay. We will deal with it for now. So what does that mean? It means that we are going to go southwest with our 5, and we're going to go 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. We're going to land right here. We're going to do our duties. And what just happened? Lost the screen for a second. So we're going to do our duties with a 6. So a 6 or 5 does not help me on this soldier line. So we are just going to use the 6 down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, yeah, we're going to do this instead. We're going to do the 6 up here. We're going to get a sailor just in case I need to use one. I have to have 6 sailor spots open in case I finish this row, and I don't want to mess that up. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay, and I think that's it for this turn. We're going to mark that down, and now I really just want to finish these rows with the rest of my dice rolls. So let's see if that is gonna happen. It might not, it might, who knows. Next time. All right, let's roll. Doubles, so I'm taking damage. Okay, all right. Don't love it, but I don't hate it either. All right, so we're gonna do some crazy stuff. Well, we are gonna use the sailor to turn that. Oh man, why is everything a 6? Okay, I still have 1 space for 6 that's usable. Okay, we are going to turn that 3 into a 4 to be able to go south, and we're going to travel as far south as we can through this monster right here, and we are going to land on this port. And what is that going to let us do? That is going to first let us we're going to do this when we pass through it. We don't actually have to stop on it, but we are taking a damage to do that. So we're going to take a damage, but it gives us our 3rd little monster symbol. So 1 more, and we're going to get a star, which is good. We want stars. I mean, if we can get to 3 stars early, we'll take it, because then we can just kind of chill for the rest of the game and do whatever we want. So now we are going to also get a sailor, because we landed on a shipyard, and that's going to get us our first star, because we got our 12th sailor on this map. And I hope I cross. I feel like I'm cheating. I don't. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. I feel like I might have forgotten to cross one of these off, or maybe I've just been getting one every turn, and it's just, I don't know. Hopefully I didn't cheat. I'm going to always say that. Hopefully I didn't cheat. If I did, let me know. Say, wakasm, you're a cheater. Not meaning to, if I did. But before we do that, actually, I have to do my duties. I have to log a 6 or 5. I'm going to log a 6 here just for some flexibility. And then I think I'm going to make this ship part. Oh, this is getting pretty close. Yeah, I'm going to use this ship part and not take damage there. Draw a better circle so I can put a number in there if I need to. Only because I don't want to fill that health up anymore, and I have to care about that kind of thing. So we're going to zoom out, and then yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got the sailor. I did the thing. I didn't draw a little X. Don't need to, but I like doing that. And now we're going to roll for the next. We're halfway through our voyage. All right. A 1, a 3, and a 5. I don't know if I like any of these numbers. Well, actually, I do think I like these numbers. So I need a 3 or a 4 in this row, the sailor row right here. So what does that mean? But I need to get a symbol. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a sailor. So I still have 6. And I'm going to turn that 3 into a 2 so I can go northeast. And I'm going to go northeast, exactly 1 space from this island, right onto this symbol. And I'm going to land right here. That leaves me with a 5. And what does that do for me? Well, first, that leaves me with a 5 that I can write in my duties. And I can turn that 5 into a 4, and that's what we're going to do. And because I landed directly on this symbol, I'm not going to take any damage. But it does let me, for my action, log the 4th one of these. So that is my 2nd star. I'm feeling pretty good about my star situation. Now, those might be famous last words. I do not know. But I get a star here. I get a star there. So I got 1 for my journals and 1 for my sailors. I'm 1 away potentially from getting them here. That's what I'm going to focus on next. But for now, that is the end of this turn. Let's roll. Let's see what I roll. No doubles. A 1, a 4, and a 6. So yeah, what can I do with this? I could do some silly things. I could go north 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and go back to the starting area. Or I could go northeast 1, and I don't go very far. But either way, I'm going to do that because that's going to give me the power for my 3rd star. Problem is do I want to go 1 space or really far up 1 space? And I feel like I want to just go 1 space because I'm going to see if I can sneak in that map star before this is all over. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get there. So yeah, we're going to use the 1 and the 6. We're going to go 6, makes us go northwest, and we're going to go 1, 1 space. We're kind of doing a little triangle dealy here. And what does that mean? That means for my duties, I have a 4, but because I have the power from my training room, I can make it a 3, and we're going to do just that. And that gives us a secret power. And I'm going to take the turn all of my sailors into heroic sailors. I'm doing this, but you cannot see. It means I circle all of these. Now, heroic sailors are pretty useless to me because of my nemesis. My nemesis makes them all still be normal sailors. But as we spoke about before, it is useful for this quest, which is gain 6 heroic sailors, not soldiers, sailors. And I did gain 6. Oops, so where's that? So we are going to circle this because I did it. And I actually don't know if I gave myself the 10 points in that first game. I could go back and check. Maybe my score is actually 72. I'm not 100% sure. But I'll remember to do it this game. Let's write it in here right now. Plus 10, so I don't forget. All right. So that is everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now we're gonna start zooming. I could still potentially get another journal star, and I could still get a star from my duties. I got the star from the campaign, so I don't know. Maybe the dice will be on my side, and I can get 6 stars. I doubt it, but maybe. Who knows? We'll try. But for now, let us roll. We need to travel far now. That's our goal. To always be traveling far. And now I can use my soldiers liberally if I need to. Because I don't have to hold on to them anymore. Quest. So we like the 5 as far as the direction goes. Maybe, no. We don't love it, but we don't hate it. Well, that's what we're doing. This is a simple one, I think. We're gonna go 5. We're gonna go down 2. We're gonna get stuck by that island. We don't like that, but we're gonna do it anyway. So we're gonna go 5. We're gonna go down 2. Ooh, maybe I just use. Maybe I get here and then try to go real far. Maybe I don't even go after another journal. No, we're gonna do this. We're gonna give us a journal option. I might regret it. Watch my next roll be like a 5 and a 6, and I could have like gotten all the way over here. But yeah, if I don't get this, I can't potentially get this journal, and there's no way I'm getting like 4 of these other ones. Yeah, so we're gonna do the 5 and the 2 to land here. So we're gonna get this right away. Goes down there, and that leaves a 1 for my duties, which means that I give myself another health point for that. Yeah, I don't love that island being in the way, but there's not much I can do. We shall see what happens. And yeah, that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so I am correct. Did not use a sailor. I do get points for unexhausted heroic sailors though, so if I don't use them, at least they're worth something. All right, a 2, a 3, and a 6. Okay, well, I mean, I think this is another easy one. We're going to use the 6 as intended to go northwest. We are going to use the 2 or the 3. It does not really matter. They both kind of do the same thing for me. We'll use the 3. If we get the 4 written down, that gives us like more options, I think, mathematically. Not 100% sure. So we are going to get this island at the end of the game, some points for that. No, we used the 2. We want the 3. Yeah. So we used the 6 to go this way. We went to, we got the island for the points, and we're going to use the 3 to turn it into a 4 for the duties down here. And that is it for the round. We're going to roll again. We are down to the last leg of our voyage. And what is that? That's a 5 on top of what? Is it a triple? Let's see. Why does this keep happening all of a sudden? We've never had this happen, and now it's like happened. Nope, it's a double. Okay. So we have a double. So I am going to take a damage in this area because I will still take damage as I'm in this area. But 5s are not horrible. Question is, what direction do I want to go? Do I want to go 6? Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. Okay, I'm going to turn one of those 5s into a 6 with one of my sailors. And I'm going to go northwest. And I'm going to go northwest. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going northwest 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll put us right there. Right where we want to be. And we're now in line for this star down here, which is what we're going for. That leaves me a 5 dice. And that 5 dice I'm going to use in my duties. My duties down here. Would have been nice to be able to cross over a tentacle, but it is too late for that. Yeah, I can't do 2 tentacles, I don't think. Those I have to go up, down, and then yeah, it's not happening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe it could happen if I went down instead. Up, 2, 3, 4. That would be like the dream run. 2, 3. I mean, I could do it. I could risk it. Let's see. Or I could do it 1, 2. Oh, that's the dream. Okay, we have a different dream going on that might even be easier. Okay, I'm saying there's a dream going on. You don't know what I'm talking about. We'll just let it play out. If it happens, I'll let you know if the dream happened. I've got 3 rolls. I've got a potential right now. I get the perfect rolls. 2 more stars. It's possible. No, 3 more stars. It's possible. So let's see if I can finish with 6. That'd be great. Probably not gonna happen. All right, let's roll. Of course. We're gonna say that's a 3. We're gonna take some damage. I'm now in the tentacle area. I don't know. I feel like a 3 is not the number that I would want, actually. I feel like I'd rather that be a 5, but I mean, it's just curious what this will do if I move the dice. I wonder if I would have moved this dice. No, I think it was leaning on this dice, right? It wasn't even leaning on this dice at all. Well, it's too late. I did it fairly as far as apps go. In real life, I would just pick that dice up and re-roll it. You know what? I'm gonna try to do it fairly. I can do that. If I lock this, just more work, more windows. All right, let us re-roll. It's still a 5. Okay. See, I did it fair. Oh, that was a 5. You saw it. It was a 5. I don't have the ability to set it to a particular side, so I have to keep re-rolling until I get a 5. 5. 5. Okay, there we go. All right, let's unlock these. Let's unlock this. Okay. So I have a 6, a 5, and a 3. Hold on, I gotta fix that. Okay, 6, a 5, and a 3. So a 5 is really good with a 6 and a 3. This is like the perfect roll. And I didn't even cheat to do it. Thought I cheated, but then I did it fair. And now this is part 1 of the dream roll. I don't even have to use any sailors for this. I'm gonna use the 6. I'm gonna use the 5 to go southwest 6 spaces into the star square. Boom, 1 star taken care of. But first, I got to do my duties, and with a 3, that lets me do this, and I can just get a star, and that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm getting 2 stars, 1 from that. Take the action, boom, another star. Now maybe you could see where the dream's going. I don't know. I definitely need a 1 and a 2 on this next roll, and we'll be living the dream. We'll be living the dream, assuming I did no rules wrong and everything's working. We got 2 more rolls left. 6, 12, wait, 6, 12, 13. Yeah, 2 more rolls left. And we do it. I see a 1, I see a 3. We're going to hop all over it. We're going to turn one of those. We're going to turn the 3 into a 2. And we're going to use the 2 to go northwest, northeast, 1 space right here. We are going to mark our little X right here, our little X right there. We are on top of an iceberg, but I do not take damage because I have that protected. I hope I haven't forgotten any steps to all this, but yeah. I got to do my duties. I have a 4 that I can just use, and it does not really matter where I use it at this point. So I don't know. We'll put it up here. We'll put it down here. All right, and then that is it. So now maybe you can see the dream here. I don't know. We need a 1, and a high travel. Okay, we got this. I'm gonna turn that 2 into a 1 with a soldier, sailor, with a sailor, with a sailor. We're gonna go north. We're gonna go north 6 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4 onto this island. We are going to take damage from this guy. Boom, 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 boom. We're gonna take damage from this guy. I don't take any damage from the shark, but I do take tentacle damage. But that's gonna let us draw in right here. The dream has happened. Boom, boom. I get another star. I can get 2 stars in this area, and that's what I did. So I got it. Look. This sheet doesn't even have space for 6 stars. They thought it wasn't possible. I have to actually draw it in. Look, I gotta do like a circle with a star, and then I gotta circle my circle. 6 stars. 2 from the journals, 1 from my duties, 1 from the sailors, 1 from the map. And then I also get this island bonus, and I could put this 5 wherever I want, and just for fun, I'm gonna put it here just to get this heroic sailor bonus that doesn't do me anything. And that is the last turn. I don't know. I don't think a more perfect game of Voyages has ever been played. I think the next one's going to go really bad for me because this one ended up going so well. Hopefully I actually recorded it. Hopefully the recording makes it through for proof that this happened. Hopefully some people like you watch it and you point out that I made no mistakes and that I didn't cheat. Because if I cheated, I'm going to feel bad. It's going to ruin what I think in my head to be the perfect Voyages run. But let's calculate our score and see how we did. Island gold total bonus. We got to go up here. Well, I have an 8 and I have a 6. I think this is a 6, so 14. So we're gonna put a 14 up here. How many? Wasn't even paying attention to this. How many ocean regions did I explore? None. I don't even. Where are the? Let's see where the ocean. This is an ocean region. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Supposedly there's 7, 6, 7. Yeah, I did none this game. Complete journals. +1 gold per creature in incomplete. Well, I have no incomplete journals, so I got a full 20. 2 gold per unexhausted heroic sailor, so that is 6. And then I get 3 per legendary star. That's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. And then I get +10 because I completed the quest. So let's do some math. This seems like it should be easy to do. 4 + 6 is 10. So we'll just do it like this, +10. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 68. My math correct here? 20, 34, 40, 50. No, my math is not correct here. Why am I doing math wrong? All right, 20, 34, 40, 58, 68, 68 I think is correct. I think I had it right the first time. 20, 34, 40, 58, 68, yeah. Seems like such a low score for such a perfect game. Oh well. Probably because I didn't get any of these ocean regions, but I got 6 stars for upgrades, and we want upgrades. So let's take care of the upgrades, and then we can prepare for the next game. So, what are we going to do? We are going to first, I have 6 stars to use, and if I don't use them, I lose them. So let's see what we got here. Let's zoom up a tiny bit for you. And we got let's just look at the 3 stars for now. May increase speed by 1 each turn. I mean, who doesn't want to go faster? If you ever gain a relic and don't have a sailor, gain 1 first. That one, I don't know, that seems pretty rough. I barely ever gain relics, period. But maybe that also counts for the bonuses, but yeah, I don't know. Map table, score unexplored regions as if you had visited 1 more. Extra money, but that's only for high score. Let's see. South Seas Navigator. Move 2 spaces in any direction at the end of your turn and take another action. Take an extra turn at the end of the game. Ooh, take an extra turn at the end of the game for one sailor. Get more points or more things. Double your action this turn unless picking up a star. That could be good too, although I don't know what's going on in the next maps. But we need more uses for our sailors. That might be worth taking. Or we could take 3 2-stars. We could do, if you end a voyage with heroic sailors, upgrade that many on your next. Ooh, well, I wonder if that probably wouldn't count for this, right? But that would be a great start. Although heroic sailors don't do anything for me anyway, so that's useless. That would be good if I had a different nemesis. The Book of Deeds at the start of each voyage. Upgrade 1 sailor heroics, also useless right now for me. Score 2 extra gold from islands. Change speed to any number. Oh, that's a fun one. Change speed to any number. You may take your action further around on a space adjacent to your current location. That does give a lot of options too. I wish there were 3 good 2-stars, but I think I'm going to keep it safe, and I think I'm going to take the unexplored barrel. Let's see, or no, the reinforced mast. That's going to give me extra speed. Actually, what's the Nemesis going to do? Let's look at that real quick. Where are you, Nemesis? You are right here. So let's do this. I'm going to gain less gold from islands visited. So I mean, not that big a deal. If I took the Staff of Divination, they would cancel each other out. But okay, so let's go back to our upgrades. Yes, I think I'm going to take this one. And that's 3 of my upgrade stars. And move 2 spaces in any direction at the end of your turn and take another action. Also good. Double your action, take an extra turn. Both of these are so good. I think we're gonna do this one. I like the move 2 spaces in any direction thing. So we're gonna grab this. I have 2 unique uses now for my sailors. All right, so that is it. Yeah, that is it. Oh, I forgot to. Not it. I lied. We gotta come down here and we have to log our score. So this was map 3, 68, 6 stars, new world record. We saw it here, folks. All right, now I think that is it. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Hopefully you will come back for part 4, and I will see you next time. Adios. Please give a thumbs up, a like, a subscribe. I would love to hit 100 subscribers this year. That would be wonderful. I know all I seem to do is roll and writes. I want to do more. Life gets in the way. I have a whole table with a camera set up over here for some real world games. I want to do reviews, but I have a job. I technically have 2 jobs, so this is just a hobby for me right now. But one day, maybe, who knows? Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.